Good afternoon to all of you. I hope you're doing well. I'm just checking whether I'm online or not within my mobile, and then I'll start. All right. Okay. So, as you know, we are discussing a revision uh, of CAT keyway questions. Of course, these are all previous year CAT questions. Okay. So, and every day we are going at 12:30. Fine. So this is how the class is scheduled. You will be finding me every day at 12:30. All right. So I'll tell you what are the schedule for the whole week, right? So that only after a few moments, right? So before I start, I'll urge all of you to like, share, and uh, subscribe, and don't forget to click on the bell icon so that you can get information of my further sessions. All right. All right. Okay. So these are some batches which have just started or starting. Fine. So this is the batch for IFT. This is starting on 16th of October, 20th of October. This is for CAT 2022 batch starting. And then I got this is for CAT 2000, CAT and OMAT 2021. And you can see my photo is over here. So 20th October it is starting. Here we'll be discussing top 350 questions for CAT and OMET. But please remember, these are not CAT questions, original CAT questions. It will be important questions which we'll be discussing. So it will be a similar type of question which are expected in CAT, right? So this is what the batch which is studying. So if you want to prepare for CAT and CAT 2021 and OMET with Unacademy, so you can go for this course. This is a 6 months plus course, right? And you can use my code PRAY10, PRAY10, and you get a 10% discount. All right. So that is how it is. This will be a 6 months course, and an iconic course is there, iconic subscription, and this is for one-to-one live solving, and then one-to-one concept discussion, and then one-to-one live mentorship. So this is the course. And then these are the other details of the course. You can use my code and get discount. All right. There are certain offers. These offers are there valid till 20th of October. So if you go for 3 months subscription, get 1 month subscription free. 12 months, then effectively 12 plus 3, 15 months, and 24 plus 3, 27 months. That's what it is talking about. And while subscribing, use my code PRAY10 and you get a 10% discount, extra 10%. All right. So this is a comprehensive evaluation for your CAT 2021. And these sessions are free. Then you can join this session and then carry on with the analysis part. All right. There's a scholarship test, and use my code to enroll PRAY10 PRAY10. You can use my code and enroll. Fine. So this is a very important feature available at Unacademy app. This says ask a doubt. So ask a doubt app is very important because whenever you study, right? So if there is a doubt, so what you can do is you can upload the doubt, right? And then almost immediately you get the answer. Fine. So this is how you need to do. Go to doubt and solution features of the home screen and click on the ask a doubt and crop the image and highlight the question, right? So you just crop the image and highlight the question. Choose the subject that the question falls under, right? So whatever be the subject, whether it is LRDI or QA, then accordingly this will be there. All right. So this is how it is. Okay. Now let's get into actions. So revision with CAT QA questions. So there are some basic rules. I'll just tell you the basic rules. That's very important for all of us. Read the question minutely. Why I'm telling minutely? Just have a look on this. I'm asking to go for read the question minutely because each and every word is very important in the question. Right? Why I'm telling this? Because it talks about that if there is a positive integer and if there is a non-negative integer, there is a huge difference in these two. If there is a positive integer, that means the minimum value of the integer is 1. If it is non-negative integer, the minimum value is 0. Fine. So that is what. Go for a mental mapping. Mental mapping is when you read the question, you just map that this is from which topic and subtopic, and accordingly, do I need to write the equation and solve, or do I need to go for picking up option and do? So this kind of mental mapping can be done, and also read the options if options are there. Although if read the of course read the options, and options can help you to move further, right? So options may help you many things over here. So we'll be discussing while solving questions. Okay. So let's start. This is the first question for us. I bought 30 books on mathematics, physics, and chemistry. 30 books, mathematics, physics, and chemistry, price 17, 19, and 23 per book respectively for distribution among poor students of standard 10 of a school. The physics books were more than number of mathematics book, but less than chemistry books. The difference between being more than one, right? So the number of books are differing by more than one. The total cost amounted to rupees 620. How many books on mathematics, physics, and chemistry could have been bought separately, respectively? All right. So it talks about the first will be maths, physics, and chemistry. Okay, the maths, physics, and chemistry. That is how it is. Okay, and what are the conditions given? Total amount is 620, and the prices are given over there. And then what else? It is talking about that maths, physics, and chemistry is given, and it's given that the physics books are more than maths books, but less than chemistry. So that means chemistry is the highest number of books. Fine. So maths is the least number of books, then physics, then chemistry. That is how it is. All right. So please solve and you can write the answer in the chat box. All right. Now let us see. As I told you, some interesting thing over here. There is a certain interesting portion I told you. First, I told you that read the questions minutely, and each and every uh, words are very important. So if you look at what you can find from here is, if I say number of physics books were more than number of maths books and less than number of chemistry books. So that means if I look at number of maths book, this is the list, and then physics, and then chemistry. So I can say number of maths books is less than number of physics books and less than number of chemistry books. That is how it is. All right. So this is how it is. Okay. Now, I told you to read the options also carefully. Why? Because if it is given that number of books, mathematics books, physics books, and chemistry books, read the options. Maths, physics, chemistry. Maths, the first one should be the least one, and then a little bit larger, and then a little bit larger. So absolutely okay. So 5, 8, and 17 is absolutely okay. 5, 12, 13 is okay, not okay? It is not okay. Why? Because that it is talking about the difference being more than one. The difference is more than one. So this is ruled out, and then this is also ruled out. So these two options cannot be the answer. Your answer will be either option A or option C. Out of these two, one should be the answer. Is that clear to all of us? Fine. Now, what else? See, I need not to solve the question in an orthodox manner. Why? Because I have two options left. And can you go for unit place? If you go for unit place, I'll be able to get the answer. Have a look on this. How to get that? So number of maths is 5. So if I pick up this option, I'll go for unit place only because sum of the total cost will give you 620. Unit place should give you 0. Now check it out. 5 into my number of maths books is 5. So I'll go for this. Number of maths books is 5. If I take option A I'll take. So M equal to 5. If M equal to 5, what is the cost? 5 into 17, right? 5 into 17, unit place is 5. Then 8. Physics is 8. And physics is 19. So 8 into 19. 8 into 9 is 72. So it comes out to be unit place 2 over here. And then if you look at chemistry, how many? 17. 17 means it will be 17 into what is the cost of chemistry book? This is 23. So into 23. So this gives you how much? This gives you 3 into 7, 21. So unit place is 1. So if I add up the units digit, it's coming out to be 8. But then this cannot be my answer. Why? Because the unit digit over here is 0. So that means this is ruled out. Option A is ruled out. Fine. The option A is also ruled out. So that means option C is left. Option C is the answer. And if you don't like that, so you just try out that. If you don't, if you feel that still I want to do that, what you should not do, right? Because this option is ruled out for differences being more than one. So this is ruled out. I know this. This is ruled out. Difference should be more than one. This is ruled out because unit place is not matching. It should be unit place 0. And if you want to do what you actually need not to do, you should not do. But still, if you want to do, then in that case, what you do is you just go for option C. Option C. Right. Maths is 5. So it will be 5 into 17. Unit place will be 5. Then it talks about 10. Physics is 10. So it says 10 into 19. What is the unit digit? Unit digit is 0. And then if you look at chemistry, how many? 15. So it will be 15. So it will be 15 into 19. 5 into 9, 5, 45, 5, unit place is 5. If I add up, unit place is 0. So this is exactly matching. So this should be your answer. Okay. Is this clear to all of us? So can you see that? See, this is a real-time CAT question, and then you can pick up option and you can eliminate the options so nicely. And then if there are two options left out, so I can use the unit digit also to get the answer. So that's something quite interesting for you. Okay. All right. So let's move further. So this is your answer. Let's move on to the next question. Iqbal dealt some cards to Mustaq and himself from a full pack of playing cards and laid the rest aside. Iqbal then, a full pack of cards means 52 cards. Iqbal then, Iqbal then said to Mustaq, if you give me a certain number of cards, I will have four times as many cards as you will have. And if I give, this one condition is that. The other condition is if I give the same number of cards, I will have thrice as many cards as you will have. Of the given choices, which could represent the number of cards with equal. Fine. So there are two equations and there are three variables to be very specific. And number of cards with Iqbal, number of cards with Mustaq, right? And how many cards are given. Iqbal has given how many to Mustaq and same number of cards to be given to Mustaq has to give to Iqbal, right? So there are three variables, two equations. So it will not be very simple one, right? You are supposed to write something. So there are conditions that total number of cards has to be cannot be more than 52 and number of cards will be positive integers. Okay. So these conditions are there. So you have to apply these conditions to get the answer. Okay. You can write the answer in the chat box if you want. Just check it out. How can I do that? You can write the answer in the chat box. Okay, so let's see. So, what are the conditions over here? So let me read one by one and then I'll go to the a full pack of playing cards. Full pack means total number of cards is 52, right? And that is one condition. Okay. Now let's see one by one. So the number of cards, whatever be the number of cards with Iqbal, Mustaq, and number of cards given, all should be positive integer and less than 52. Okay. So that is what it is. Achha, what else? It is given that say number of cards with Iqbal, let's take I. So let's say number of cards with Iqbal will be say I and number of cards with Mustaq. Let's take M. And number of cards given. Certain number of cards given. So let's take number of cards given is number of cards given can be N. Now let's carry out with the things. The first thing is Iqbal then said to Mustaq, then if you give me certain number of cards, I will have four times as many cards as you have. So that means if Mustaq has given n number of cards, so Iqbal will be having I plus n and Mustaq will be having m minus n. Now it is telling that Iqbal will be having four times as many cards as Mustaq. So it will be into four, right? So that will be one condition. Okay, right. And what is the other condition? So this is one condition. And the other condition is if I give you the same number of cards, I will have thrice as many cards as you will have. That means if Iqbal gives n number of cards, so in that case, If equal gives n number of cards, so number of cards with equal will be I minus n. This is nothing but Mustaq, number of cards with Mustaq plus n. Equal has given n number of cards, same number of cards. This will be 3 times. So these are the two relationships. Now the question is what? Question is what could be the number of cards with Iqbal. So I need to find out what is the value of I. Okay, so I need to eliminate some options, some variable. Which variable should I eliminate? I should eliminate n. That will be a better call so that I have a relationship of m and I. So let's eliminate that. So let us eliminate this side. So I'll get I plus n equal to 4m minus 4n. So if you go that side, I'll be getting 4n plus n equal to 4m minus I. And then 5n, so n equal to how much? N equal to 4m minus I divided by 5. So 4n plus n will be 5n. So this will be n. From this side, what will be the value of n? I can find out in the same fashion. So I can go for I minus n equal to 3m plus 3n. N goes that side. So I'll get I minus 3m equal to 3n plus n. That's nothing but 4n. And from here, I can find out n is nothing but 4n. So what is the value of n? N is nothing but I minus 3m divided by 4. Okay. So these two, just equate these two. If I can equate these two, my job is done. I need to have a relationship of I and m. So let's do that. So if I do that, I'll get what? So I'll get n is nothing but I minus 3m divided by 4 is nothing but 4m minus I divided by 5. Go for a cross multiplication. I'll get 5i plus 15m, 5i minus 15m equal to 16m minus 4i. Okay, that is what it is. So can it go something like this? So 5i and 4i, 5i plus 4i has to be 16m plus 15m. So 9i equal to 31m. Okay. And then from here, I can write down I equal to how much? 31 into m divided by 9. Okay. So that is what it is. I का value ऐसा ही होना चाहिए. Right? It should be like this only. Fine. So what do I do? It will be better. It is asking what is the value of. Or let us make it 9. Let's make it m then. That will be better because the question is asking for I. So let's make it this way. That will be better, I believe, to get the final thing. So from here I can write down m equal to 9 into I divided by 31. Now your job is done. Have a look on this. So m has to be integer. M has to be integer. Fine. So 9i should be exactly divisible by 31. If 9i is exactly divisible by 31, what should be the value of I? Because 31 is a prime number, so there's no connection with 9, right? So that means I has to be 31 or any multiple of 31. Okay. So if I is 31 is okay, I can be 62? No, because the total number of cards is coming out to be 52. So I can have only one value, that's nothing but 31. There will be no other value. And then I have got the answer over here. Okay. So my answer comes out to be 31. I hope this is clear. Okay. All right. All right, very good. So you can write the answer in the chat box. Now let's get into. So I hope you know these are all real-time CAT questions, and this is how the questions are there. So in this question, I cannot have too much into options to be exploited. So please keep in mind. All right. So this is what the answer is. Acha. So far, if you have liked the session, so please like, share, and subscribe, and please click on the bell icon. I'll share my personal ID also over here, personal channel, so that you can share, you can watch there also, right? So there'll be other things related to CAT we'll be discussing. Fine. So this is what it is, and apart from that, see the more questions will be there. So just hang on, stay there. So this is something in between. I'm just putting in. We'll be discussing more questions, right? So this is a new batch which is coming up, as I told you earlier. So you can see my photo over here, right? So this is for CAT 2021. Top 350 questions for CAT 2021 on OMET. So my classes are starting from 21st, 6:15 p.m. If you have enrolled with Unacademy, so you can join there directly. Just follow me in the app. Otherwise, what you can do is you can use the code. This is my code, and then you can get a maximum discount. That's 10%, and you can join Unacademy Plus or Iconic, whatever you feel like. Okay. So these are all different sessions with respect to just information about my sessions. As I told you earlier, I'll just tell you. So this is there for CAT QA questions. So next 2 weeks we'll be discussing this at least next 2 weeks. And if you are liking, so please write the in on the comments so that if I can understand that if you are really liking that, so I will continue this. Fine. So this will be on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, right? So these three will be there. Every Wednesday there will be a business quiz, and every Friday it will be current affairs quiz. So that is how it is. Special classes, that means these are all free classes. You can download an Academy app and use these free classes every day 4:30, and there are some special classes. Free classes are at 6:15, 8 p.m. and 2 p.m. These are all plus classes, means the people who have subscribed logical reasoning for CAT it is on, and then this is the class which I was just talking about. 21st it is starting, final leg of preparation. All right, so let's go to our next question. Now look at the next question. A third standard teacher gave a multiplication exercise to the kids, but one kid reversed the digits of both the numbers and carried out the multiplication and found that the product was exactly the same as the one expected by the teacher. That means the answer is same. Even if the child has reversed the digits of the two numbers, then also, and then multiplied, then also the answer or the product remains same. Only one of the following pairs of numbers will fit in the description of the exercise. Which one is that? So out of the following, which one is exactly matching? All right, so this is what the question is. That means out of these four options, which set of numbers, when you multiply and then when you reverse the digits and then multiply, the answer is 10. You can write the answer in the chat box. All right. So first question is how to solve this. The question is a two digit numbers are given and teacher asks to multiply. So if a student multiplies in a normal scenario, whatever be the answer. And second case is when the student reverse the digits of the numbers and multiply, the answer remains same. Okay. Now, the first thing what you can do is I can pick up option and check it out. That can be the best possible way to do because I just check it out whether the product is same or not. But to have the product same, do I need to multiply? No. If I go for prime factorization, I'll be able to understand what is happening and what is not happening. That's it. Okay, so have a look on this. What you can do is, if you pick up the first option. So my call is you pick up the options and then check it out. That's it. So first option, I'll go for 14 into 22. Right. And then I need to check it out 41 into 22. Will these two be same? This cannot be same. Why? Because 49, 41 is a prime number. इसको आप तोड़ नहीं सकते. You cannot disintegrate the number. Right. So this will be what? 2 into 7 into 2 into 11. Prime factorize this one. This becomes 41 into 2 into 11. So both cannot be same. It is as simple as this. Understood? So what we can understand is if one number is a prime number and then there is a less chance to have this. Have you understood this? Fine. So this cannot be my answer. Right. Now if you go for 13 and 62. So if I go for 13 and 62, so 13 and 62 and 31 into 26. Now go for prime factorization. Right. Now 13 is a prime number, 31 is also a prime number. Fine. So that means if 13 is over here or 31 is over here, then only it is possible. Otherwise, it is not possible. Here 41, we don't have 41 this side, so we could not get it. So I get 13. Then 62 is 2 into 31. And this is 31 into 2 into 13. So exactly matching. If you have a look on this, 31 is here and here, 2 is here and here, 13 is here and here. The product has to be same. So this should be my answer. So my answer comes out to be this. So prime factorization is the way to look at. And then my call is no need to go for solving this. Why do I need to solve this? I can very well, I need not to solve in an orthodox manner. I can pick option and check it out because there will be which one is that. That means out of these four, one should be of similar type. So that's it. Otherwise, if you go for this side, 19 and 33, you need not to do this, but if you want to do, this comes out to be 91, and this is 33 once again, 3 into 11. So we'll not be able to get that. Similarly, here also we'll not be able to get that. If you want to check, you can check that. Say, for example, if you go for, say, 19 into 33. This will be 19 into 3 into 11 prime factorized. This is 91 into 33. If you reverse, it will be 33 only. So this 91 is 7 into 13 into 3 into 11. So there is no match. 3 into 11 is there and match, and the rest there is no match. So this will not be there. Fine. So this side is not there. We have already done 42 and 24, 28. So if we go for 42 into 28, this comes out with 42 is 2 into 3 into 7, 6 into 7. And 28 is nothing but 2 into 7 into 2, right? This is all right. Now, if you go for 24 into 82, if I reverse the digits, so 24 is what? 24 is 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. 24 is 8 into 3. And 82 is nothing but 41 into 41. 41 is a prime number. So I can get 2, 2 and 2 over here, and 3 over here is absolutely okay. Now I have got 2 into 41. This side I have 49. So this cannot be. So this is how I need to check. Okay. All right. So my answer comes out to be. All right. Let's go to the next question. This is a simple question. Find the minimum integral value of n. Find the minimum integral value of n such that division of 55 into n divided by 124 leaves no remainder. So 55 into n is exactly divisible by 124. So the question is, what is the minimum value of n? We'll give you integer. No remainder means exactly divisible, so it should give integer. Something like this. If you can understand this leaves no remainder, I can understand in this way that it is exactly divisible, and if I divide, I'll get integer. Okay. So what should be my answer? What is the minimum value of n is the question. I just disintegrate and find out that how the things are moving. Okay. You can write the answer in the chat box if you want. What should be the answer? Options are available with you. All right. So how do we get that? Let's check that. How to get the whole thing. It should be integer means exactly divisible. What should be the minimum value of n is the question. So first disintegrate. It should be 5 into 11 disintegrate into prime factors definitely, right? And this will be 124 means it is divisible by 4. That means 2 into 2, 4, 4 into 31. Okay. Now, if it is exactly divisible, have a look now. If it is exactly divisible, can you see that what should be the value of n should so that it is exactly divisible? You have 5 at the numerator, there is no 5 at the denominator, not exactly divisible. 11, nothing is available this side. 55 is not exactly divisible, right? So, in that case, if this gives you integer, what should be the minimum value of n? N has to be something like this. N has to be multiple of 124 so that it will be divisible. Niche denominator 124 will not be there. So, from here I can say that n has to be should be multiple of 124. I hope this part is clear. Okay. So then only it will give you integer because this part does not divide. Fine. So what should be the minimum value? So minimum value of n comes out to be 124 into 1. First multiple is 124 into 1, 124. Or it can be 124 into 2, 248, and so on. So what should be your answer? Look at the options. Which option will be valid? As a 62 cannot be. Have you understood that? Why? If it is 62, then 31 into 2 is divisible. 2 will be there at the denominator. And it is not exactly divisible because 55 by 2 is not exactly divisible. Okay? 31 will be same problem. If it is 31, n is 31. So 55 divided by 4, exactly not divisible. 123. So it has to be multiple of 124. So this should be your answer. These are very simple conceptual questions, right? And these are all real-time questions. Sir. All right? Okay. So this should be your answer. Okay, Rahul. Acha, let's go to the next one. See, please understand, uh, there are there are different types of questions. I have given different types of questions so that what you can do is you can just try to understand that how do we do different questions. The strategy should be different. Look at this question. This is a very simple one. Question is very simple. The language they have made it difficult. Let k be a positive integer such that k plus 4 is divisible by k plus 4 is divisible by 7. Then the smallest possible value integer n greater than 2 such that k plus 2n is divisible by 7. So you can write the answer in the chat box. So see, the language is given very difficult manner, but the question is very simple. K is a positive integer. K plus 4 is divisible by 7. Smallest positive integer n greater than 2 such that k plus 2n is divisible by 7. That's as simple as this. So what should be the minimum value of k? What should be the minimum value of k so that it is exactly divisible by 7? So the minimum value of k is minimum value of k should be such that k plus 4 should be 7 into 1. First multiple of 7 exactly divisible by 7. So what is the minimum value exactly divisible by 7? 7 into 1, 7 only. Fine. So I'll get k equal, what is the minimum value of k? K is 7 minus 4. That's nothing but 3. That's the minimum value of k. Okay. Now it is telling that then the smallest positive integer n greater than 2 such that k plus 2n is divisible by 7. So it's quite simple. It is talking about n should be greater than equal to 3 and k plus 2n should be multiple of 7. 7 into something. Multiple of 7. Okay. This has to be multiple of 7. That's what the question is telling. Okay, Rahul, I'll tell you. See, k plus 4 is divisible by 7. So, what is the minimum value divisible by 7? What is the minimum value divisible by 7? 7 only. Okay. So, k plus 4 should be equal to 7. So, if k plus 4 is 7, what is the value of k? 7 minus 4, 3. Is it okay, Rahul? Please respond if it is all right. All right. So the minimum value of k will be 3. So next question is that smallest positive integer n. Right. Very good. Very good, Rahul. So the smallest positive integer n greater than 2 such that k plus 2n is divisible by 7 once again. So that means n should be greater than 2, an integer. So n is greater than or equal to 3 I have taken. And then k plus 2n is multiple of 7 because it should be divisible by 7. Okay. So now k I know 3. So that means effectively it is 3 plus 2n should be multiple of 7. So what I need to do is, the question is asking what is the value of n, right? So what is the value of n? You pick up option and check it out. It's quite simple. You pick up option and check it out. Okay? So it comes out to be what? It comes out to be 3 plus 2 into 3, 9. Not multiple of 7. So this is gone. This option is gone. Then if I take 3 plus 2 into 5, I have taken this option. So this will be 10, 13. Is it divisible by 7? No. So this option is gone. 7. If I take 3 plus 2 into 7. 14 plus 3, 17. Is it divisible by 7? No, it's gone. So that means this has to be the answer. There is no question on that because there are 4 options. So all the 3 options are no. So this has to be the answer. And if you want to check that. It will be 3 plus 2 into 9. It will be 18 plus 3 is 21. And this should be the answer. Yes, very good. So 9 should be the answer. I hope it's clear to all of us. So my answer comes out to be 9. All right. Yeah, 21 is the value, but the value of n is 9 because smallest positive integer n I need to find. So this has to be 9. Yeah, very good. All right, so we'll stop for today now. Right, thank you very much for attending the session and see you tomorrow at 12:30. 12:30 once again we'll be discussing CAT QA questions. Fine. And please leave comments in the comments box so that I can understand what exactly you want and what kind of things you want, right? And it can help you to improve also. Okay. And I'll share my own channel also within 2 3 days, and you can get more and more over there. Okay. So thank you very much for joining the session. Bye bye.